back on the Morning Brew with Friends with Margaret Barker from Reading Works, and I had a chance to go to your luncheon for literacy last year.
Yes.
And I had a great time, saw some friends, and had a wonderful event. And this year you're doing it again and growing.
Yes, we are. Our event will be this Sunday, the 13th, at Hotel Albuquerque.
So you need a bigger room than you had last year.
We do, and it's going to be a great time. We want people to come. You can buy tickets on our website, www.reading-works.org, until tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the deadline to buy tickets.
Yes.
And it's a fun event where you get to celebrate some students in Albuquerque, people who are learning to read,
yes,
usually at later stages in life. And last year you had a great and wonderful speaker, and this year you have another one.
Yes, our speaker this year is a gentleman named Archie Willard. Archie is a nationally known literacy advocate, and he learned to read when he was 54 years old.
Wow.
It's amazing. He's written a memoir called Last Reader Standing, and he's going to come and tell us about his story.
That's great. Be signing copies of his book too?
Yes, he will.
That's very cool. And last year I know that you guys had a very substantial silent auction.
Yes.
Same thing this year?
Yes, we have a great silent auction, and one of the things that we have this year is the cast of The Night Shift, which is an NBC medical drama.
Here. Yeah.
Yes, it's filmed here. And they have offered a lunch with the cast.
Oh.
And we will be raffling that off. So if you're a fan of The Night Shift, you need to be there to win, and come and buy a ticket and see if you get it.
Very cool. Well, tell us a little bit about the history of Reading Works, because I know that you guys help people learn to read.
Yes, we are an adult literacy program. We help adults with reading, writing, math, computer skills, and English as a second language. We serve about 150 students a year, and we're a volunteer-based program.
That's great. How long have you guys, has Reading Works been around?
We have been providing services since 2009, and that first year we served 21 students. This year we'll serve 152, and next year our goal is 180.
That's a huge growth.
It is. We have just grown phenomenally.
That's great.
And we have excellent programming. We're what we call person-centered, which means we don't have a set curriculum. Instead, we see what a person's goals are and then teach to those goals.
That's very cool.
It's why we're successful.
Very cool. Well, I had a friend who was actually one of the students of the year last year.
Yes.
And it was a big surprise because he was a guy who a lot of us had known and didn't know, because we didn't know his struggles, and it was very touching to see him honored last year. And I think a lot of people don't realize that their friends might not know how to read.
That's true. And people who have difficulty reading hide it so well. Our student of the year last year just is a phenomenal individual, and in 2 years his reading skills improved by 5 grade levels. That's just amazing.
That is. It helped. I think it helped him with his family life,
yes,
with his career and everything.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Senator Padilla was here earlier talking about child education.
Right.
And we know that the highest predictor of children's success in school is the educational level of the mother. For every adult that we serve, we impact 1.8 children, and that is a direct link to success of children in school.
Yeah. Overall in New Mexico, how many people do you guys estimate still need to learn to read as adults? Is it a larger problem than I think a lot of us may realize?
It is. 17% of the native English-speaking adults in New Mexico either are illiterate or are functionally illiterate.
Wow.
74% of the students who come to us come in reading at kindergarten to 3rd grade level.
Wow. So how, since people do hide it well,
yes,
and if you do recognize it in somebody, how do you bring that up? How do you have the conversation with somebody? Because it is a very difficult thing. It's not, people often think, well, I can't read, I'm stupid, or they have those,
right,
they have those issues, and that's usually not the problem. So how do you tell somebody, no, you're fine, let me just take you to my friends at Reading Works and they'll help you?
That's an excellent question, because there's a lot of shame involved if you have difficulty reading or you can't read. And the best way to approach it is just say, there's a place that can help you, and it's Reading Works. And it's easy to get to, and it's free.
And confidential.
And confidential. All our services are free. All our services are confidential. We match you with a one-on-one tutor, and you can meet anywhere in the city. So we make it convenient for you. You don't have to come to our office.
And the tutors are they generally English teachers? Are they generally
No,
just
they
people?
They come from all ages, all backgrounds. All our tutors are trained. And in fact, some of the best tutors are not teachers because they bring other things to the table.
Well, I know that. How many tutors do you have? If you're going to be serving 150 people this year, do you have to have 150 tutors
No,
as
we have
well?
about 85 tutors. Some people take more than one person. We have some group classes. We have a group computer class and some English as second language classes. So it's about 85 tutors a year. Fluctuates some.
Right.
It's a wonderful thing to do. If you're looking for a volunteer opportunity and you want to make a difference, this is something you can do.
It sounds great. Well, don't forget that you can get tickets to the
Yes.
event by tomorrow. Tomorrow's the deadline.
Yes, it is.
Support adult literacy in New Mexico. Reading-works.com. We'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew. Thanks, Margaret.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.